options because DDD can just keep... No, Yoshi can just keep DDD in the air because...
I would certainly expect Yoshi to have the advantage.
Because at the very least, I personally believe that DDD has little to no landing options. Not only that, as we saw a second ago, we saw Egg Toss just completely force Flabi0 to just stand there and take it.
Right.
You can't do a single thing about them, meaning that, honestly, Yoshi can keep his own in this matchup.
Yeah, Flabi0 having some trouble keeping him out right now. I was going to say a determining factor might also be whether eggs reflect Gordo, which it seems that they do. I think that was Flabi0's first percent of the game so far, so he's going to have to pick it up a little bit if he wants to take the game.
At the very least, though, in Flabi0's defense, he's really good at keeping his cool as well.
Right.
And maybe this is just me going crazy, but I think
that was a great
DDD
bait.
has one of the best aerial pressure games in the entire game.
Yeah. I just want to point out real quick how Flabi0, DDD players love to do that kind of keep jumping right below ledge to kind of bait you into to come in and try to punish them. And he did 2 forwarders in a row to make it look like, or to give Train the impression that he like knew where the danger zone was. And then as soon as Train started coming in, he did an up air instead of a forwarder and hit Train away. It's a very good bait. Flabi0 getting real risky with these ledge options, and it's working out. He hasn't died yet.
That's another thing that I didn't realize about this matchup, though. DDD can live to high percents, and Yoshi can't do a single thing about it because he needs to get either hard callouts or confirms to kill.
Yeah, at this point, though, just about any aerial is going to take it, so Flabi0's got to be real careful.
Even mid-stage, that barely killed, though.
Living to high percents is nice, but it doesn't do anything unless you can bring it back.
This is definitely one of DDD's best aspects, his grab game. He's able to keep you in the air, and he has so many mix-ups when you're stuck in the air, which is why I believe he's definitely got one of the best aerial pressures in the entire game, because he can up air you or fair you, and they lead him to completely different things. If he fairs you, he can keep on chasing, or he can wait for you to land, and you can grab him and keep the chain going. If he up airs you, he can drag you down and up smash you with a read. Well, not with a read, but it's a 50-50.
Juggles are very good. Flabi0 has been landing with Nair a lot on Train shield. It's not working out. Train has a fast enough out of shield option to punish it every time. So I'm hoping to see Flabi0 adapt to that and stop approaching with Nair. I know it's probably tough because I don't know what else you approach with, but did the same thing there, forward air and then up air.
You could, I guess, fade fair. You can always fade fair.
Yeah, but that's I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's much of a combo starter. Whereas Nair, I know, can lead into things, so I'm sure that's why he really wants to hit that. But
I think his only combo starter would be like up air too, or like potentially a mix-up.
Up air, yeah, and up tilt
that's
maybe.
Not safe to land though.
Yeah, definitely. That is a big egg. Yep. Yeah, tough to escape Yoshi in the air now that there's only one air dodge and it's very laggy.
Yeah, especially if you do it.
Yeah.
Even if you directional air dodge and like mix him up, he can land and then
yeah, he can basically react to it almost every time if the Yoshi player does it right. If they position themselves poorly, like if they go for a really hard read, sometimes you'll be able to escape, but most of the time they can kind of just drift with you and hit you with something else. Flabi0 actually doing a good job of slowly bringing this back, though. He's got Train at 130. DDD doesn't necessarily always kill early, but he has the potential for it. So if he can get this kill... Okay, he went for the inhale. If he can get this kill really soon...
Oh, yeah, that's scary.
Oh, he super armored through that forward smash. Okay, at this point, he's being a little risky with these free grabs. It's still working, but he's taking a lot of damage for it, and I think it might not be worth it at this point.
At the same time, though, I don't think Train can recognize exactly the situation where he's safe to punish. Nice Gordo.
Alright, so what I want to see is Flabi0 spike Train. No offense, Train.
No,
nothing against you. I just think that'd be a pretty hype comeback. And I also don't know how else he does it without like an F smash. Or very solid neutral play. Maybe some very solid neutral play would be hype.
You could also inhale.
Oh gosh.
He doesn't want to see
Shield
it.
break would be cool. Did you say down B?
Yeah, like,
Oh, he got it.
That's
Finally
finally
caught him
recognized.
hanging there on the ledge.
yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know what the charge move is. Who doesn't like that? to
Down B?
break the shield?
The hammer? Yeah. Yeah, that breaks shields and kills if you don't shield. So that's kind of scary to deal with in this game.
I agree.
I mean, you can always just hit DDD out of it. That's just kind of the thing you want to do against DDD. You want to just keep in his face. He can't do a
The
single
thing about that is, though, the hammer has super armor when you release it. So if they time it right, if they know you're going to come in for an attack, they can release it and you're going to die. And it doesn't matter. They can eat that damage because they're not going anywhere. So
Fair enough.
that's what makes it scary to deal with. But if you can catch them like during the charge, like if you have a projectile or something, then yeah, it's not a problem because even if you like release it and super armors the projectile, like it doesn't matter. You're nowhere near him.
So, I think this matchup is just being played well by both players. I just feel like Flabi0 just needs to catch Trier Train in the air a lot more.
I think he caught on to a lot during that first game, even though and he started out at a huge deficit, and he caught on and brought it back to a pretty close game. So I think if he uses the knowledge he learned in the first game and keeps it even the entire time, I think he has a good shot at bringing this back.
Already, honestly, keeping it a lot more even than the last time at the very least. So, that's cool. But, just, I feel like something that Trier Train needs to watch for is these Gordons. He keeps on getting caught in the
Nice
Gordons.
conversion off the egg by Trier Train. Egg to up air to up air. And lots of damage for that. Trier Train sitting there in shield. I feel like Flabi0 is just asking to get spiked again.
Oh, going directly past right now, I think. But
Yeah.
Oh, my
wow.
lord.
That's unfortunate.
That was really nice from Trier Train.
Yeah, it was.
Trier Train is definitely
That
kind
is
of, I feel like he's a
rough
hidden,
spot.
not a hidden boss, but certainly he could go to a lot more events. He's a
Right,
really
I'd agree
potent
with
player.
Yeah, I think he's been busy with something, school or I don't know.
At the very least, when he goes to Crepes, it's always a fun showing.
But yeah, suddenly I'm kind of eating my words a little bit because Flabi0 is behind yet again, and it's kind of looking worse than the first game at this point.
Ouch. Oh, I honestly thought I was going to spike. I really don't know why.
I
Maybe
think last hitbox is the spike, right?
what
The
down
last
there?
hitbox is there, yeah.
Yeah, no. Last hitbox sends you upwards.
Everything else can cancel spike.
Yes.
Reverse air, give him the big toe.
Rough spot, and unfortunately for Flabi0, these Gordos are not going to kill very well because Yoshi's a heavy character. So he's going to need more of a read to take out the stock. And considering he's already at 164 on his second, that's a tough spot.
I know what I said about King DB definitely having an amazing aerial game, but okay, this is reflecting the Gordo with the up air.
Yeah,
But one of the things that Flabi0 needs to stop doing is challenging Trier Train in the air or while he's shielding, because how to shield in air is broken.
right. Yeah, you know, something I hadn't thought about before that probably makes this matchup really difficult for DDD is DDD relies on ledge trapping to get a lot of his kills, and Yoshi just jumps on the stage. You can't ledge trap Yoshi. So that takes away a bunch of what
That's it.
DDD's strong at.
Or not. I mean, at this point, you might as well go for stop points, right?
Wow.
Oh, no.
Alright.
Not even the sparks. But
Nope.
You don't need them.
Trier Train going pretty well.
Yeah, JV3.
Yeah, I was hoping for the sparks to not allow that, but it happens.
Yeah.